Bonjour, bienvenue, welcome along everyone to a little ride, little moto vlog on a beautiful sunny day, the end of the day. Nice opportunity for me to go for a bit of a ride and also perhaps to do a little vlog to update anybody who wants to listen about the current situation, what's going on here in Switzerland with me and so on. So let's think. I've got a new app, like a lot of people on YouTube. I've got the Cali Moto app. I've not subscribed or paid anything, so I'm just using the free version. I'm using it to plan rides and to find twisty and interesting ways to get to places, so I'm following that at the moment. It's a bit tricky without any audio, so I don't have any audio right now, but I do have on order a nice intercom system. I'm ordering a Cardo Pack Talk Bowls, nice, quite high-end intercom and helmet speaker system. Got a riding friend, English guy working at Nestle in Vevey, who I go riding with quite often now. We spoke about intercoms and we both thought it was a good idea, so we've both got them on order. So we should be able to enjoy rides now, being able to chat, not being in our own bubble of solitude for a few hours. So that's one thing, and when I've got that, the navigation will be a lot easier because I won't have to keep looking down to find out where the next turn is. Anyway, so one reason why I'm on the road now is because we are still in a phase of having a time reduction at work. So I'm only working, and it's pretty strict as well, because the state are paying part of my salary as sort of unemployment benefit. They're paying 80% of the 20% that's been cut. So I'm not losing out by too much. It's only supposed to be for 10 weeks, and it's not actually kicking in yet. Idiot. Only supposed to be for 10 weeks. That's happening, although the way that things have been going, we'll have to wait and see what actually happens practically, because it depends on what they can implement. We were supposed to have this month's salary was supposed to be reduced, but they haven't got rounds to the admin in time, so it's not going to be. It's going to be, I think, mostly June, July and August salaries that get reduced. Hey ho! But anyway, the upshot of it is, it's just gone 5 o'clock and I'm out on my bike, rather than being stuck in front of a computer. So that's good. So yeah, this COVID-19 coronavirus situation right now. Switzerland has declared officially, the government has declared officially in the news and so on, it's pretty much finished in Switzerland. We're pretty much getting back to normal. There's still a week or so before everything opens up completely normal, I think. Even then, I think the latest, it's going to be a cap on 300 people at what they call manifestation, which is like outdoor events and parties and stuff. It's going to be limited to 300 people, but that's quite a big, after saying no more than 5 people just a short while ago, that's quite a lifting of the restrictions. Isn't this annoying? And everybody's pulling out in front of us today. hopefully I'll get off the main roads and onto some interesting roads without traffic soon. So that's sort of what's going on. It's it's interesting. At the same time as I'm reading headlines from the UK that the deaths have gone up, and to the point that's the per million inhabitants. The UK is now looking like the worst country in the world or something. I just read some headlines that might not be quite true, but it doesn't look good. And it's very strange to read those headlines at the same time as reading that everything's fine, everything's back to normal. Got very low numbers of new infections in Switzerland, and they're doing a lot of testing. Let's not ride into that danger zone, eh? Clunk. All the way to the roundabout, am I? Right. I should expect that this guy is going to their depot, which is next left turn, so at least I'll not get stuck behind anymore. Hoorah. Will I be on time to rendezvous with the family at the in-laws before they come back home? That's what I'm planning to do. Apologies, I've only got the one camera set up today. A couple of reasons. I didn't really feel like spending lots of time editing this, and the camera was all the way upstairs. I didn't fancy running up 2 flights of stairs to get the 360 camera to stick on the front. So just the one for now. Stay there, stay there, stay there. I've got my my new retro brown leather jacket on without the liner. It's got a gilet style sleeveless liner. I've taken that out. I've just got a t-shirt on underneath, and I'm perfect temperature really. Couldn't wish for better. I expect it's about 22 degrees today. That's probably in the shade, so it might be more in the sun. It's a little bit rush hour. So there's a bit of traffic on the bypass of this village. We considered an apartment in this village called Chezo. It was quite a nice location, a nice park for the kids opposite, and close to a train station. But the apartment itself was a all on one floor box. There's very little storage space. Not very good value for money, really. Now, is this the way it wanted me to go? Yes. So I might just stop vlogging and enjoy the ride for a bit, if that's alright with you guys. Aha, yes. I know where we're going to come out. We're going to come out just down the road from the old Triumph dealership. The franchise has been passed on to a different dealer now, who is actually situated closer to our apartment, which is handy for me. And they've just moved premises there as well, so it's all quite new and shiny. But the old place is just turn right here and about a kilometre down the road, if that. Bumpy there. Aha, yes, I've done this route once or twice before. It's very nice. tree-lined road here. View. I'm lucky to live. There's such good roads around me, such nice, even this is not the mountains, this is not big hairpins and mountain passes and high altitude, but it's still quite interesting compared to flat Norfolk. I'm lucky to live here. There's so much opportunity and good weather, skiing in the winter, and shall we say arguably a better response to the COVID-19 crisis. And here we have the nice view of the Swiss Alps over in the east. Beautiful. This is the hairpin I spotted on my map and put in a waypoint. I remember years ago being in the car down this road and thinking, oh, I want to be on a bike, I want to be on a bike. Right, let's not mess it up. Take it easy. Dressed for knee down, not as I've got a knee down yet. Anyway, stop putting pressure on myself. Now here's the sharp turn. Good job I was prepared for that. That was tricky. The local area is dotted with these little villages, farming villages, some really old barns and farmhouses, and of course nothing around here was bombed in the Second World War, so there's quite a lot of history intact, some cute old buildings, some of them 100 or 200 years, and then you get the odd village that's really old. There's some medieval villages around. I'm going to Moudon, I'm going this way. Moudon is where Naomi, my wife, spent part of her life growing up. I think sort of early high school, I might be wrong. Right, sharp right here. Take advantage of the mirror. Some cows with horns and big bells. Cows with bells on. It's quite typical for Switzerland, of course. Very picture postcard. Those mountains over there, I have to ride about an hour to get there. It's definitely worth it. but not so much for an evening ride, more of a half a day or full day. Aha, yes, here's Moudon, nestling in the valley, down there. We'll be coming quite close to where my colleague lives, I imagine. He has a sort of 500cc scooter, and I said through the winter that I'm going to have to go out, get him to come out with me on the bike and show him the nice roads. He doesn't really ride his scooter apart from to take his little boy 2 kilometres to school and back, and he doesn't see the point of getting a bike, so I kind of got this idea of a mission to show him why he should, because he's got a full A licence, so I sort of kind of think I need to persuade him that living around here he needs to get himself a bike. Well, that was quite funny. I saw that I had a missed call on my phone. It just appeared. So I thought, oh, maybe Noemi's trying to call me. Maybe she's telling me that they're not going to Echelon after all, or plans have changed, or she wants to know where I am. So I stopped, I pulled over, I stopped, and it turns out it wasn't. It was my colleague who lives literally just up in the hills up there, I think, somewhere. Just probably less than a kilometre from here, with a work query. Although I've clocked off now, so he didn't. He solved the work query in the end, so no worries. Always be prepared to stop. I could have gunned it and got in front of her, but she really wasn't in a road position that suggested she was going all the way around, and she wasn't indicating. Swiss people never indicate right on roundabouts, they just indicate to leave, and they do that at the last second, so it's not very helpful. This is quite a nice road, really. It's just the quickest way back from my parents-in-law to our apartment, but again, rural Canton de Vaud, farmland, fields with a mountain backdrop, country roads, not too much traffic on this route. It's not the main road. The main road is usually quite full of traffic and a bit straighter, so not so nice. But this is actually the most direct, so few villages to go through. Always got to slow down and respect the priority to the right and so on. But it's fine. These speed bumps are nasty, and why do they put speed bumps just before the exit? I suppose it stops people hooning it past that entrance, but very severe speed bumps there. Got to be careful, especially with those around. Well, back home, so I'll sign off. things are looking up, weather's getting better, things are opening back up, life's getting a little bit back to normal, not completely, but yeah. So until next time, catch you later. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.